Python X for those online students.
Okay. So what kind of resources, learning material, content that you use? Commonly PowerPoint slides, I know, and still a lot of people still using PowerPoint. There's no harm about using PowerPoint slides. Videos, perhaps you embed or use YouTube videos, whether it's your own or other people's video. Now a podcast is increasingly popular, but how many of you are using audio podcasts or even video podcasts? Infographics has been around for so long, but how many of you are using infographic? Whether you create your own or you adopt other people's infographic, ebook, notes, and um, some other format. So I just want to see how many different types in general that you have in your course. Then the second one, so the first one is more of in terms of content, what type of content. Second question here is more about what kind of learning activities, assessment, uh, to engage students, to get students to learn, to get students to apply their critical thinking skill. So discussion is very common, forum is very common, debate is not very common, but how many, I would like to see how many of you use debate, which is very good learning activity. Jigsaw, which is a type of cooperative learning, is very popular and um, is it it has been shown to be very effective. Research has shown that jigsaw method is very effective, but not many people use jigsaw. PBL, problem-based learning, especially for engineering courses, or project-based problem-based learning, project-based problem-based learning, scenario-based learning is relevant in most discipline or most program, engineering, medical, um, social science, management, case study in management, very popular. So um, let's see. Yeah. Okay. PowerPoint slide, interactive slide, podcast, infographic, SIM, ebook. Oh, Puan Ayu, betul lah. Okay. Discussion, case study, podcast, yeah, infographic, take from others. Okay, it's okay. Include of something that like this semester I do project-based learning with design thinking. That's good. Yeah, I don't get as many responses that the number here, we have 30 something. I'm I'm just waiting for one webinar. I mean the one webinar that I conduct that the participants would exceed 70 or reach 70. Not yet. So I don't know whether by the time I by the time I leave Unit 10, whether I will get participants more than 70. Yeah, break the ceiling. Anyway, so Jigsaw, yeah, good to see that Dr. Nashikin, yeah, you use Jigsaw, yeah. Okay, now um, I just now I said that I have something special for you for this session, although it's a very short session. And in this session, I'm going to show you how, starting from one resource, one piece of material, one content, I use this one content to create 15, 15 different types of teaching resources or teaching materials. So we are not limited to only like a few. PowerPoint slide, very common. Video, very common nowadays. Yeah. So I'm going to show you, starting from only one article, in this case, actually my research paper, one article, I can generate 15 content and actually more. Over 20, 30 content you can produce for your teaching material. So the session today, I'm going to show you and the possibilities, the many possibilities that you can use AI to create different kind of content for your course. Okay, so mainly the content for learning activities. Probably another session I will share. Okay, so now let me share with you. So that's why I really like to see more people, more lecturers to attend the session, so that they can they can see and they can learn something that will be very useful and they can apply immediately in their class. Okay, so please urge your colleagues to join. Yeah, to join. At least they will get some ideas to add some more varieties to their teaching material using AI. Yeah, using AI. Now, let me share the screen now. Okay, this is the module. Dr. Chua, can you see the module on the screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so for all my webinar, I prepare a comprehensive module. Not last week, on March 12th of March, some of you probably have attended this one, AI Power Up, Supercharge Your Productivity as an Educator. So I've shared also this module, and those who have attended may recall that I talk about mainly the new features in ChatGPT, Project, Canvas, and then custom GPT, how to create custom GPT. I talk about deep research feature in ChatGPT, deep research in Perplexity, deep research in Gemini. Actually, at that time, deep research feature is not yet available, but now it's already available. But at that time, I remember I showed Gemini 2.0 Flash Thinking Experimental. You remember those who have attended? So those are what we covered in the previous session on March 12th of March. So I don't know, for those who have attended, how many of you have tried those features that I have explained in the previous webinar? How many of you have applied, and how many of you have start using it? Yeah. So let me close this. So today, AI 101 for educators, tool to streamline teaching and personalized learning. What's special about this session and this module today? In this 2-hour webinar, you will discover practical approaches to leverage AI tools for creating diverse teaching material. In this session, I will show you 15, okay, very quickly within this short time. I'm not going to show you step by step how to create it, because that will probably take one whole day. So I will just show you what tools you can use and the output, and maybe I will show you a few things. I will show the step very briefly, but the rest you will see the product. If after the session, if you want to learn how do I create those things, feel free to come and see me personally. Okay, I'm at Unit 10 3 days a week. Only a few people came to see me, but my door is always open. Yeah. So through live demonstration, I will demonstrate to you. Participants will learn how to transform a single academic article. So I will use one article, and from this one article, I will create 15 different types of teaching material, multiple engaging teaching resources. So this will streamline your content creation process while maintaining educational quality. So teaching cannot be that hard anymore, cannot be that stressful anymore. And especially if you are teaching, ODL program, MBA, you need to learn all this AI tool so that you can create diverse variety of content to engage your students. Otherwise, day in, day out, semester in, semester out, year in, year out, it's the same content, PowerPoint, video, okay? Despite we have all this technology and AI tools. So learning outcome, create multiple teaching format, slides, summaries, quizzes, discussion prompt, a lot more, 15 of them that I'm going to show you. Apply AI assisted techniques to adapt content for different learning style and student needs. Why do we need different type of content? Because you don't want your course to be boring. Just the same type of content. And we want to cater for different types of students. Some students prefer to have more visual. Some students prefer to watch video. Some students are auditory learners. They prefer to listen to the lecture on their phone, on Spotify. So why not? When you create, the different type of content, you will cater and accommodate different learning styles, learning preference, if you don't want to call it learning style, learning preference. I'm sure you have your own preference, right? The type of content that you want to consume. Then, hopefully, after you learn several tools today, you should be able to select what tools is suitable for this one. Okay? Implement time-saving workflows. At the end of the day, AI is about automation. You want to automate the process, and therefore you can save a lot of time. Things that take 2 hours probably now take 2 minutes. When you save time, meaning that you can use the extra time to do other things. And therefore, ultimately, the bottom line is we can increase your work productivity. That's the ultimate aim, the bottom line. Yeah. So these are the learning outcome. Now, let's start from one to many. Okay. From one to many. Let me expand the screen a bit. From one to many. What does it mean? From one piece of material to many pieces of material. Imagine now the scenario is like this. Imagine you are food science professor. Actually, I'm using my scenario, teaching a course on food additive. This is an actual course that I taught last time for many, many years. You have a comprehensive research article. Now, uh, let's say I have some material, and in this case, I have one research article or any article, or I have a book chapter, or I have one article that I know my favorite article that I can use as a source material to create my PowerPoint slide and other things. Yeah. So from this one material, I can create a variety of output or teaching resources. So I have research article on gelatin and hydrocolloids that I want to transform into various teaching material for different learning scenarios. Let's explore how to do this efficiently using AI tool. So in this demonstration, we will transform a trade magazine article, gelatin and its hydrocolloid alternative, which was based on my original research paper, into various engaging teaching resources. Let me show you. Um, This is my original research paper. It's actually a review paper, and this was published in this Trends in Food Science and Technology. This was at that time the second top journal in my area, Food Science and Technology. Second top journal, top 3, top 2. And in my area at that time, we have 138 journals. And this, of course, in the top 2 in the Q1. Very, very hard to publish here. This particular paper was revised for 4 times before it get accepted. So, and this was one of my highly cited papers in Elsevier. Highly cited and downloadable, highly, one of top downloaded paper, yeah, from Elsevier website. The title is Gelatin Alternative for the Food Industry, Recent Development and Challenges and Prospect. This is about 11 pages. 11 pages review article, very long, yeah, written together with my first postdoc from India. So this paper was, I guess, very good. So one trade magazine in US picked up this paper and asked me to, they want to rewrite these papers for the industry, for the food industry, for the food managers, for the CEO. So they asked me my permission to rewrite the paper. So I give them the permission. So this is the paper that I will use as a source to create 15 different types of teaching material. 15 different types. So let me open this paper. Oh, this from the website. Okay. I will. Oh, okay. I will just use open the PDF. So this was published, republished, rewritten in the suitable format so that food managers, less technical people can understand. Yeah. So this is the trade magazine, Prepared Foods, very popular in the food industry, read by the food managers, CEO, and so on. And the cover, my article was chosen as the cover, gelatin and its hydrocolloid alternative. And this is how it is. It was represented in this form, which is still quite technical, but less technical and suitable for non or less technical personnel in the food industry. So this now it is about 9 pages. Yeah, about 9 pages. So I use this material now to convert as a source content, to convert to different material. First, mind map. So if I teaching this topic, this new topic for the first time, or if you are a new lecturer, you are preparing for a new topic. So it's a good thing first. We want to learn about the topic as much as possible to the level that we have the mastery of the topic, of the subject matter. Because as a lecturer, we must be really, really master or expert in that topic before we step into the classroom. Yeah. So the first thing, maybe mind map is a good way to help us quickly get a big picture of the topic. And we can also teach our students to learn, to study the material using mind map. Everything that we use here, that you learn today, you can also teach the students, not only for us, because we need to teach them the learning skill using AI. Yeah. I will show the output later, and the tool is to use this is custom GPT. If you have attended my session before, probably you have seen, and some of you probably have used Whimsical. Okay, but the way that I use this time is not putting the prompt but I attach the document, the article just now. And then from that, Whimsical will create the mind map. Okay. Now, I will show you how from the article, I can use custom GPT, another custom GPT called, I've listed here in the table. I will go to the table shortly. So I use another custom GPT. By the way, what is custom GPT? If you have attended my session before, then hopefully by now you should be able to explain what is custom GPT. Custom GPT is ChatGPT trained specifically to perform one specific task, one specific job. And if you train it well, it will perform excellently. Yeah. So we will use another custom GPT and the article just now to create 1 hour lesson plan within less than 30 seconds. Okay. Then learning activities. We can use AI to create scenario-based learning, case study, PBL, problem-based learning, and so on. Okay. But this one, I'm not going to use, I have not prepared any sample because as I said just now, this probably I want to make as another separate session because there are a lot of things here and I cannot cover within this short time. So today is more about content creation. Then maybe hopefully another session, we will go deeper into creating learning activities from one source material. Then slide presentation. So we prepare presentation every day, right? So I think this is probably good for you. I will show you how we can create, and not only using Gamma. And usually when I show how to use Gamma, I just put the prompt and the learning outcome, or just the prompt, and we get the presentation slide. But this time I'm going to show you how from this PDF file just now, the source, we can create the presentation. And do you know that Google Slide now has AI, and you can also create presentation using Google Slide. Okay. So I will show you 2 examples. And you can also use annotated slide. What is annotated slide? Annotated slide is the slide with some story, some description. So this is actually good if you prepare annotated slide, so that next time when you, after 1 semester, after 1 year, you want to teach the same subject again, you will forget the details. Then before the lecture, you can go through the annotated slide to refresh. Then when you go to the class, you will teach like an expert, basically. Okay, I will show you the example. Quiz, another custom GPT. I'm going to show you how to use the PDF source material just now to create quiz automatically within seconds using another custom GPT of mine called Prof.K Hot Questions. Some of you probably have used this if you have attended my session last time. Then, how do we use from that one source material to create test questions or for formative assessment or for exam questions, complete with the answer scheme? Yeah. So again, using Prof.K Hot Questions, and I have the output to share with you. So we can use this to formal assessment, quiz for quick knowledge check or for formative assessment, annotated slide to provide additional context for self-study. You can give to your student or for your own reference to refresh your memory before teaching. Slide presentation, perfect for classroom lectures. Yeah. Then quiz, test, exam question, blog article. How many of you write blog? And how many of you convert your teaching material into blog, your technical research papers into blog? This is something that I really want to encourage everyone, all researchers, academics, the paper that you publish in the journal, only a small number of people will read. Those are the people in your circle, in your research circle. Okay, but those are not many. But why don't you write your research paper that you have published in the form that public can read and understand in a non-technical language? How can we do this easily within seconds, within minutes, using AI, of course? And I'll show you an example. Podcast. The same material just now, we can convert into podcast. In no time, it will be ready. Podcast is good for auditory learners, those who like to listen. And can you imagine now, your 14 weeks lectures, you can convert that into 14 podcasts. Let's say, 15 minutes, 10 minutes podcast, only the gist or the essence of that. And student can listen on Spotify on their phone. Isn't that wonderful? Video montage. Okay. So I have listed in the table here the complete 15 content, 15 types of content, and what are the tools and example of output. If not much, when you get this module, I will share the link at the end. Just go through this, then you will get a lot of ideas. But how do you create all this? I'm not going to show step by step, only for a few, but in 2 hours, almost impossible for me to show this one by one, step by step. Yeah, so if you want to learn more, feel free to request. If you want to do a small group, 2 or 3 people, let's say you want to learn how to create a, let's say, annotated slide using AI, how to create this, I am willing to help, provided you come to me and ask me. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. Okay? So while I'm still here at UD10, use me. Use me. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to say more about that, but I really want to help. I really want to help. Okay. Now, even with difficulty during the fasting month, I'm still having my sore throat from yesterday's webinar, and I have several webinars in the last week and so on, and I'm still suffering from the pain on my throat, but it's okay. So now let's start with mind map. Mind map is a very good way for you to learn something very quickly. So if you want to prepare your lecture now for a new topic, okay? Although you are an expert, so you have this source material just now. Yeah, this is my source, the source material that I'm going to use, which is 9 pages on this topic. And this happened to be the lecture, one of the lecture topic that I cover in my course. It's a real one, yeah? A real topic that I cover in my course last time. So now I want to start with mind map. So what I did, I go to ChatGPT. Okay. Okay. I think I will just show you the output. The tool is this one, Whimsical, and this is the output. So let me show you how it looks like in ChatGPT. And as you can see here, I use this custom GPT called Whimsical Diagram. You can see on the left-hand side on my screen now, this Whimsical Diagram. This is the custom GPT, and you can use it for free. In fact, everything that I share with you are free to some extent. So what I did was I upload this article, this one. I just upload it here, boom. Then I just say create a mind map, as simple as that. So Usually it will show the mind map here. But otherwise, we can click here, view or edit. So this will open whimsical website. What happened? Okay. So now it will open the website. Actually, you should be able to see the mind map here, but for some reason, I don't know why it doesn't appear. Let me refresh the screen. Yeah, I don't know why. Usually will display the mind map inside ChatGPT, but otherwise ChatGPT will give you the link and this will take you to the whimsical website. So now I'm in whimsical website, and this is the mind map. Okay. And as a subject matter expert, when I look at this mind map, I was so impressed. I was so impressed. I wish I had this tool when when I was teaching last time. But it's okay. You see, when I look at this, my God, it's very precise, very accurate. Exactly, it extracted the information from the papers, from the article just now, accurately. And now inside Whimsical, I can do so many things. I can click this one and I can, expand it using AI. Where is the AI? I don't see it here. But anyway, so this is how it looks like, the mind map. So I close this one so that I have so many windows open. So that's how you just upload the PDF in ChatGPT. But first, choose whimsical diagram. So how to find? So because I cannot assume everyone has attended my previous session. So to find this, even for free account, even for free users on free plan, you can still use custom GPT. So you go here, explore GPT, and inside here, search for whimsical, and you will find it here. Okay, but in the module, I have already given you the link here. So you can simply click this and it will take you straight into the custom GPT whimsical diagram. Okay, so I've made it easy for you. You don't have to search, you don't have to hunt around. I have given everything here. That's why I want everyone to really listen to this, use this, apply this. Yeah, I have spent some time to really do this one for you all. Yeah, I hope you will appreciate and really use it, apply it in your class. Yeah. Now, next, we will create from the same material, from one material, we can create 1 hour lesson plan for your class. And to create 1 hour lesson plan, I have actually created several custom GPT. So this one, this second one, this is third one, fourth, fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, but 5 or 6 different. So feel free to try one by one and compare the results. Okay, compare the results. So let me show you how to use this one. Create a lesson plan using Garnier 9 events, the name of the custom GPT. And let me show you the output. So again, we are in ChatGPT, but we are in the custom GPT. The name of the custom GPT is create a lesson plan using Garnier 9 events. So it's very easy to use custom GPT. You don't have to write a very long prompt, yeah, just a short prompt, and you just upload. So again, we have one source of material, remember? So I upload the PDF file and then I write this module. you can copy the prompt because you have access to all this. And I show you how I interact with ChatGPT in this case. So the prompt is very simple. Create a 1-hour lesson plan for who is the target audience. In this case, third year undergraduate students. And then I give the name. I give the lesson title, gelatin alternative. And this lesson is for the course called food ingredients. That's all. And then this custom GPT will do the rest. This custom GPT will refer to the content inside the PDF and apply Garnier 9 event. I didn't say anything about Garnier 9 events in this instruction, in this prompt. But I have designed this custom GPT to apply to use Garnier 9 events, which is an instructional model that will actually divide your 1-hour class into 9 segments. So if you really want to make your class very interactive, very engaging, try to use Garnier 9, try to design your lesson using Garnier 9 events of instruction. So automatically, for that, it asks me, what are your desired learning outcomes? Should students be able to compare gelatin and so on? What are your, who are your students exactly? I know they are third year undergrad because in my prompt I put that, but could you briefly describe their educational background and so on? So these questions are very critical for you to answer. Give as much information as possible, as accurate as possible. Don't be lazy, because the more information you give here, the better your lesson plan will be. So you don't have to tweak that much. Okay, so what key concept must be covered in this lesson? How will the lesson be delivered? Are there any education standards? So what I did, I answer the questions. Later on, when you get access to this, please look at more details how I answer the questions. Yeah, but basically I answer each one of the questions. So usually what I do, I will copy all these questions as is, copy the questions, all the 5 questions. I paste it here. I paste it here in the prompt box. And then at the end of each question, I just put like this, answer, yeah, answer, answer, just like that. That's how you use it, yeah? That's how you do it. And then this is a lesson plan. Course, third year student, 60-minute, mode face-to-face, learning outcome. This learning outcome actually I provide ChatGPT. Okay. And then, okay, first segment, 5 minutes, gain attention. Second segment, third segment, it will give you actually the estimate of time, what to do. Fourth segment, fifth, 6, 7, 8, 9 events done. What are the materials and so on. So this is the draft, the outline of the lesson. Of course, you can ask more detail for each of these segments. You can have conversation with ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT to expand and so on. So even though you are teaching new topic and you have not prepared anything and the lecture is tomorrow, you can generate something very quickly now. So easy. So that's an example of lesson plan. Okay. So let me close this one. So that's second one, 1-hour lesson plan. And I've shown you the output, and these are the tool. So if you click this one, create a lesson plan using Garnier, you click that, it will open ChatGPT, but it will open the custom GPT. Create a lesson plan using Garnier 9 event. So you just upload the file and then give the prompt. Write the prompt, just like the example just now. Okay, that's all. Very simple. By the way, if you have any questions, feel free to unmute the microphone and ask me directly, or you can also put in right in the chat box, and I hope Dr. Chua can help me to read the question, yeah. But I prefer if
Yes.
you, yeah, okay. Tapi I prefer if you can just talk directly lah, just speak directly, easier. Okay, now the third one is especially for ODL people, self-instructional material. It's nothing special about SIM. After pandemic, when many universities are into ODL, then I start to hear people talk about SIM. But SIM has been around so long, but now only people start to talk about SIM as if it's something special. It's nothing special. It's just a structured way of delivering your content so that the students can learn independently. That's all. Self-instructional material. To me, there's no big deal about it. But I know if you're not familiar, then maybe you will find it, okay, what is this and how do I write? How do I create self-instructional material or SIM? Fret not, worry not, stress not. Just use my custom GPT here. Okay, just use my custom GPT here. Just put a title. But in this case, I upload again. If I go here, and I just upload, then I will be in here, Prof K Interactive Lesson Blueprint. This GPT help teachers create structured, interactive, and student-centered lessons using a proven lesson format. It incorporates Garnier. See, Garnier and events is already incorporated here. Even scaffolding techniques, you can't go wrong. All the pedagogical, principles are here. Provide template for effective learning outcome, activities, and assessment. So just upload and then give the prompt just like the previous one. Create the self-instructional material for me using the content provided. Then the rest will be done by here. Okay. If you have time, I will come back and show some of this here. But otherwise, feel free to give it a try. Okay. Feel free to try out because I have given you all the link, everything here. So let's see the example of output here. So sample SIM, financial sustainability and risk management. Text highlighted in red serve as explanatory content. It's not the actual output, but explanatory. Oh my God. my mouth is dry up. It's hard to pronounce sometimes. Text highlighted in red serves as explanatory content and should not be included in the final learning module. Okay, so this is the module, example of the module. Welcome, purpose of this. This is actually the basic one. Of course, the full version of the self-instructional material will be expanded. Okay, learning objective, but this is the structure of SIM, basically. Okay, purpose, learning objective, how to use this module. Then unit 1, then you have all this Garnier, 9 event, and so on. So you just go through example here in your own time. Okay, all right. So that's number 3, learning activities. But hopefully, I will conduct another session focusing on this one. Today, I don't plan to focus on this one that much. Yeah. Now, number 4, self-instructional material. So now number 5. So how are we doing now? 3, 4. So we have 1 more hour maximum. Don't worry, Dr. Chua, I'll finish by 4.
Sure, Prof, no problem.
Okay, yeah, I understand. That's why today I work from home. I asked permission from Dr. Jana because by 4, if I come out from we return at 4, then I will be trapped in traffic jam. Okay, now slide presentation. You can use Gamma and Google Slide. Okay, so let me show you the output of Gamma, and I have it here already. Okay, so nice. I have 20 slides. What I did, maybe I will show you a step for this one, but I created this one in no time, meaning they're very fast. Yeah, very, very fast. When I look at the slides, again, remember, I taught this course last time. For this particular course, I taught for more than 15 years. And I was the one who actually created the course, offered the course from beginning until I retired. So when I look at the slide, oh my God, it's much better than the slides that I prepared. It's really fantastic, my friend, really fantastic. Yeah, with all this infographic. Yeah, this one is interactive infographic. Yeah? With the statistics, with the different format, different layout, table, everything. This a table. Everything is done within less than 1 minute. So now, I think for this one, let me show you how to create very fast. I'm not going to create the complete one, but I just show you the steps. So once you sign in to Gamma, you can start create new with AI. And usually there are three options here. Usually the last time that if you attended my session, my favorite is always use this one, generate from the prompt. Okay, so click this one and then you put the prompt and then Gamma will create a presentation for you within less than 1 minute. But this time, we choose this one, import file, because I have PDF. So import file, and then we have three options here: import a file, upload a file, import from drive, import from URL. Have you tried this one, Dr. Chua, using creating your presentation, Gamma presentation?
Yes, I use this because I was tasked to teach a new topic, actually three new topics. And they were actually, one of the topics is on labor law or Employment Act Malaysia.
Okay,
I
good.
just download the app, I use this, and it came out nice. I just need to do a little bit tweaking here and there. That's it. Very
Are you happy?
simple.
Are you happy?
I am happy immediately. I subscribed for one whole year.
Okay.
That was my experience because honestly, I haven't touched Employment Act for 20 plus years. And then I need to go and download the latest edition. And if you ask me to develop the slides for Employment Act, it's going to take me a lot of time.
Yeah, a lot
So
of
I
time.
just used this and it came out like within less than 2 minutes, everything.
Yeah, yes. 2 minutes
I
is quite
use this.
long.
It's
Usually
very
less than that.
useful.
No, less than 1 minute, Dr. Chua. Less than 1 minute. Yeah.
Yep.
I have timed it. I have timed it before. Okay, by the way, Dr. Chua, you subscribe to Gamma. Do you realize that Gamma can also create image?
That one I haven't tried.
Okay, let me show you later. Okay.
Good.
Okay, so now we upload the file. So we upload the file. Where's my file? Oh no. So it is a file I upload. So it's uploading. Then here, of course, you can choose presentation, but in this case, we want to create presentation. So presentation, of course, by default, but you can also create web page. You can create ebook. You can create ebook, another type of content. Yeah, create ebook. I didn't include ebook in that. Okay, tak apa. And social apa ni, social post, yeah, social media post. Okay, so now just click continue. So the next step is critical. Next step, okay, what are the options here? On the left hand side, you can click for text content, you can click preserve, but this is only available for paid account. Preserve means your content, the text, everything will be preserved. Gamma would not simply pandai-pandai, tukar-tukar, no. So you can also click condense, yeah. Condense means it will condense the content into just nice, appropriate for the slide. So usually I'll click condense, yeah. I click choose condense. So the option, that's why the option this page is important. Then max text per cut. You want detail or you want medium? You can try detail, you can try medium, yeah. If you want to make it more informative, you click detail. If you want to have just like a kind of the summary of the bullet point only, you can go to medium or very brief. Let's see detail. Usually I will switch between medium and detail depending on the audience, yeah. Usually for keynote, if I prepare for keynote speech, usually I'll choose medium because I don't want too much text on my slide. Then I can choose the model for image generation because AI will create the relevant image for each slide. So here, because I'm on paid account, I have more option. For the free account, maybe you have few option, but for paid account, I have a long list of image model that I can use. Each one of these actually very beautiful. Yeah, by default is Flux Fast 101. Now, free form or cut by cut. If you choose cut by cut, it will only produce one cut with all the content. That's not what I want. I want a free form, but the cut for free account you can increase up to 10, but for paid account I can go up to 20. So once I'm done here, I will click continue, and then I will choose the template. Yeah, I will choose a template from here, and then I will click generate. I will not generate this to save time, also to save my quota for my account, although I'm on paid account, but I think maybe I don't, well, never mind. I will create anyway because I'm on paid account, so I don't have no limit for me how many presentation I can create. So let's just show you how this thing work. But basically I've shown you the output just now, right? So let's see how this thing goes now. Very beautiful. It will create for me 20 slides. If I time now, let's say easily, I think less than 1 minute, not more than 1 minute, or maybe even slightly over, maybe, I don't know, slightly over than 1 minute maybe. But already I can see the results now. Okay. I believe many of you who are here, at least 50%, have started using, but you have heard Dr. Chua. There's a good testimonial about Dr. Chua. He has subscribed to Gamma and make his life so easy. Betul,
Yes,
Dr. Chua?
very easy.
Very easy, eh? Okay. So, as a subject matter expert, when I look at the slides, really, I'm just amazed. Yeah, I'm just amazed of the results. Tak lagi slide baru 12. Okay, so everything when I have read the paper, of course, because it's my paper and I know the content page by page, so everything is accurate, extracted from the paper, and the way it is structured very much the way I would structure my class. That's what really amazed me because it's kind of able to read my mind, It's really very, very on the dot lah. bullseye lah, basically. Very nice. So, well, since I'm on in Gamma, tak habis lagi ke? Oh, belum habis lagi. Oh, okay. Last slide, 20 slide. Wow, wonderful, wonderful. Last slide. Okay, done. Conclusion. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so action is better than words, right? So hopefully you are convinced that only from one PDF, I can create so far how many? 4 or 5, right? Already. So now let me show you, Dr. Chua and others, when you subscribe Gamma, not only you can create presentation, but you can use Gamma to create unlimited AI images. Where is it? Here, on the left-hand side, AI images. When you click this, see all these are the images that I have created, and just now, all hundreds, thousands, hundreds, I think, maybe not thousand yet, hundreds of images that I've created for my work, not only for the presentation, but for other things as well. You see how many? So how to use this? Simply click generate new image, type the prompt. Let's say, okay, Dr. Chua, give me something. I want to create something relevant for you.
Anything?
Give me a prompt. What image that you want to create for your course?
Professional engineer in renewable energy.
Professional engineers working
In renewable energy. Since we are Unit 10, why not?
in renewable energy. Okay. Now style, you can choose. There are different style here. Okay. In this case, I don't want to choose any random style. And then aspect ratio, let's say landscape if you want to use for PowerPoint. And then here the model. You have access to so many different models. Each one of these is fantastic. Imagen 3 from Google, Playground 2.5, Flux Pro, Ideogram 2 Turbo, Imagen 3 again from Leonardo Phoenix. Also very beautiful. DALI 3. DALI 3 in ChatGPT, of course, you can use it. Recraft, vector illustration, and so on and so forth. Oh, this one not accessible. This one for premium model. Mine is plus. Okay, but it's okay. I'm happy with Flux most of the time. So now I generate. Within seconds, it will generate for me many versions of these pictures. You can see here. At least 3-4 version. Okay tak gambar ni?
Cantik.
Cantik kan?
Yes.
Then
New
download.
function I learned today.
You tak explore habis.
Memang tak explore habis. I already satisfied. Wow, this slide. Okay, I go back. Okay, fine
So
tweak
now,
here and there saja.
now
Ooh,
your
this is
money
nice.
is
This is
even
nice.
Then Dr. Chua, your money is even worthwhile.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now let's go back. So you have seen now slide presentation using Gamma. Oops, let me. Okay. Now, many people don't realize that Google Slide also now have AI. Okay. I'm not going to show you how to do it unless I have time towards the end, which I doubt. But the how-to, not this session. I'm just this session mainly for you to see what are the different ways, different content that you can generate for your course using AI. And I show you the output. If you want to learn more the how-to, we can do separate session for one by one like that. 2-hour session to show you a few more 2-hour session. There are so many things I can share with all of you. Yeah. Otherwise, you can try on your own. Okay, let me show you the output of Google Slide. So basically in Google Slide now, you can upload your file, the same file just now, the PDF. Ini apa? Lain pula. Alamak, I use this wrong link lah. Nanti I update lah. It's a wrong link ni. Wrong link. It might let me open Google Slide. So maybe I'll just show you very quickly how I did it. Since I have to go inside Google Slide because I take the wrong apa tu I need to go to my Google Drive. Google presentation. Okay. What's the name? It's about gelatin. Okay, it's about gelatin. Gelatin search ini GGEFG gelatin alternative. Okay, here. So this is the output actually. Okay, let me just run the slideshow. Dr. Chua, you can see kan my screen kan the slide.
Yes, can.
So this slide was created using the AI feature in Google Slide. So all I did was I upload the PDF and then it generate the slide for me automatically. It's not that beautiful compared to Gamma, but that's not a problem. What we need is actually the main content, and then I can download this one. Then I can bring into PowerPoint, or I prefer to bring this into Canva, import into Canva, and make it more beautiful. So how did I do this? If you want to have option, yeah, if you want to have option, so basically I create new one here, a new apa tu Google Slide, and then when I click extension, I have something called Eyeliner AI for Google Site. And then when I click this one, I have this create a new presentation with AI. Okay, so if you open your Google Slide now, you probably don't have this because you have to install. So how to install? Same under extension, you go to add-on, get add-on, and you search for Eyeliner AI for Google Slide and install it. Once you have installed, then only it will appear here, and then you just click create a new presentation with AI, and then put your topic, which is gelatin alternative. In my case, I put the prompt, please create 20 slides for third year undergraduate students of food technology. That's all. Number of slides for this one is not free. For free account, you have only 5. I'm not sure 5 one-off or 5 per month. I'm not very sure, but I'm just showing you the possibility. For the free account, free plan, you can choose up to 15 slides, target audience, adult education. Then this is where you upload your PDF. Then create presentation, and then it will create the presentation for you. So that's how I create this presentation. Okay, so that's alternative. But personally, I wouldn't use this because I love my gamma. Okay, I love my gamma. Okay, now, so we have generated 5 different types of content so far from one PDF, one resource. We have 15. We have 15. So let's go for the sixth one. Annotated slide. How do I create annotated slide? First, in my Gamma just now, or if you have the PowerPoint, I can download my slide just now. I can setengah jam lagi ya. I can download here, export. I can export. If you have PowerPoint also, you can export as image. Yeah? I want to export as image. Okay, I want to export as image, and then I will use ChatGPT. Let's say I will show you one. Yeah? I'll show you only one example. I just take a screenshot only. Let's say this slide is the content of the slide is quite detailed, so maybe you don't really need annotation. But if you have only a bullet point, it's good to have your slide with annotation, yeah, so that later on you can refer to it. So how to create the annotation? Simply by using ChatGPT. So I just upload the slide one by one. Just upload it into ChatGPT like so, and then I said, okay, write an annotation. That's all. Write an annotation. You will understand. Just like that. Write an annotation. Okay. So annotation for the slide. In this case, the slide is quite informative. The text description is quite self-explanatory. But in case that you have only bullet point, so it's good to have this annotation. You can make it even longer if you want. Yeah, you can make it even longer. So after that, you can use Word file or you can use Notion, whatever, how you want to put them together. In this case, I use Notion. So I just copy everything here, and then I create a new Notion file. And in the end, it looks like this. So this is the output. Alamak, what happened to I thought, I need to refresh the link annotation. Baru. Maybe I forgot. I update and forgot to refresh the browser. So this is the output, yeah. This is the output, and how this like. Ini apa pula? Tuh, macam. I will check, but I will maybe show you from here lah. Macam lebih kita nak tunjuk tu ada je dia punya tu. Where is it ya? Contents. I lost it. Let me lifelong. Yeah, should be this one. Okay, so this is how it looks like, the annotated. This is an example of annotated slide. So slide 1, just like a script lah, yeah. This one actually I prepared for, this is not actually on that document just now. I didn't do on that document, which is this document just now. I didn't do for this one, but this one is actually I prepared this one for my keynote. So I prepared the annotation for each slide. So this is an annotation. This is what I mean by annotated slide. So you can create this. This is actually the image. We just insert the image. And I'm using Notion, by the way. I like Notion. So this is very useful so that you can actually make this available for your participant or for your student so that they even have more, like you don't have to prepare nota anymore. This one, annotated slide can become their nota. So what else do they want? Then everything you have provided for them. And just like this. Okay. Okay. So that's annotated PowerPoint, annotated slide, or annotated presentation. Okay. So number 7, FAQ and study guide.
Prof, there's a question.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Prof, need Prof help to explain about the functions of AI PPT compared to Gamma.
AI PPT compared to Gamma. AI PPT works similar to just now Google Slide with the AI. So it works similarly. AI PPT, just like Google Slide, is the format is like traditional PowerPoint. The slide layout, everything, very much like PowerPoint. But Gamma, as you can see, slightly different. The way the layout, everything slightly, different from the traditional PowerPoint layout lah. Yeah, we can try very fast. For those probably for the benefit of, but we have only very short time now. Whether I want to show or not, I'm not very sure. Maybe not lah, because yeah, okay, I'm already signed in. Let me show whether I can do this very quickly to show you how this thing works. AI PPT is quite good also, actually, quite good. Sorry. Okay, now import documents. So in this case, I have a document, right? I have the PDF. So instead of using AI with the prompt, I will use this one, import document. Although I have problem pronouncing the words now. I'm very dry. Okay, so I will find my PDF just now. Okay, just drag inside. So it's uploading. Okay, cepat sikit. So I will create only 10 slides to save time, or maybe just, okay lah, 5 to 10 to save time. But I can create up to 15, yeah. Okay, lambat lah dia. Maybe while waiting, I will go back to show other things. Dr. Chua, please remind me kalau I lupa. I will come back to this one because I don't want to wait.
Yes, Prof.
Okay, so I will show how the AI PPT work, but it's very similar to Google Slide with the AI feature. Yeah? And the output is very similar to like PowerPoint, but maybe slightly more beautiful, maybe, I don't know. All right. And of course, you can use Canva also to create presentation. Yeah, you can use AI in Canva. There's another thing that I forgot to include here. Actually, you can use Canva also to create presentation and using AI. Again, I don't have time now to show you all. But if you're interested, you can come and see me. I'll show you how to do it lah. Yeah. Okay. But Canva create a nice slide. Yeah. If you see, just this morning I show very quickly my WhatsApp. Let me show you, because my friend asked me this morning. Oh no, this here. Oh, banyak yang pula dah share. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Aduh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, come on, come on. Nak cari balik. The last video. Wish, dekat atas Nak cari balik ni. Nak cari balik. Baru just now I create Canva page. Okay. Yeah, my friend asked me, can Canva create this presentation similar to this presentation? Similar. I said more than that. Can. Hey, where is it? Man, I'll go to Canva straight away lah. Go back here. Let's say this one I create using Canva. Cantik kan? Cantik ke tak cantik? Cantik ke cantik?
Cantik.
Cantik ya? Dengan animation siap. Tapi tak boleh tunjuk sekarang lah. Tak ada masa. Cantik ya, Dato' Chua?
Very.
Cantik kan?
So next session.
Itulah banyak benda nak share. Okay, so let me just go back quickly
Itu
just now
free.
to.
Sorry,
Ya.
Prof. Itu free ke bayar yang Canva tu? Yang you create tu? Free ke bayar?
I guna yang berbayar, tapi yang free pun boleh gunakan saya rasa. Prof Hanim yang free pun boleh, tapi limit, not sure how the limit ke tidak, tapi memang boleh gunakan juga kalau yang free. Mine is paid.
Yeah, based on your experience, which one is worth the money? Canva or Gamma?
It's not comparing apple to apple lah, Prof Hanim, because Canva is mainly to create presentation and you can create image also. But Canva can do so many other things. Tetapi Canva is not really designed just to create presentation. So ada banyaklah kekurangan walaupun cantik. But Gamma is basically specialized to create presentation. So, and it's getting better and better and better. So that's why I don't mind paying for Gamma, but I'm paying also for Canva because Canva can do many other things as well. Can create video, can create, banyak Canva is basically now is one of the top tools in the world lah for educators. Alright, alamak dia tak upload tadi, kena re-upload balik. Lambat lah, tak boleh tunjuk lah AI PPT, but you can try lah lambat sangat. Okay, so baru sampai, kita ada lagi lebih kurang berapa? Less than half an hour. Okay, nak tunjuk apa pula? FAQ and study guide using notebook LM. Let me show you the output dulu ya. Let me show you the output dulu, how it looks like. Study guide, brief example of briefing document. Ada 3. Briefing document, FAQ, study guide for your student. So, using the PDF just now, I just upload the PDF and use Notebook LM, this tool, to create this briefing document. Source, date, who the document is for, executive summary. This is automatically generated. I didn't give any prompt here. So when I look at the content, the briefing, and as subject matter expert, when I look at it, again, I was so amazed. Because, oh my God, it's 100% accurate and good, the way it is structured. Wow, it's really mind-blowing for me. Every time when I do this, I just, in my mind, I thought, alamak, kalau dulu ada benda ni kan bagus, alamak. But it's okay lah. Now I'm sharing with you all. Make your life easy now. FAQ. It creates FAQ easily. Study guide for students. Or the student can use this, can create their own with the quiz questions. Wow. Wow, oh wow.
Wow. Can use this one to set quiz questions for students already.
More than that, Dr. Chua, you can do. Okay, let me demo very quickly. Basically, there is it's here. Okay. I don't want to start from beginning because mind lah. I'll show lah. Very quickly. I'll create. Alamak, tak boleh create new one lah. Kena padam. Sebab dah sampai maximum limit dah I gunakan ni. Okay, I kena delete yang lama ni, tak apa. Delete yang lama ni. Okay, Notebook LM. I have given you the link here. You just click and it will take you to the website. You don't have to search everything I've given here. Okay, and will take you to the website. So I create new one, and then I upload the source. You can upload PDF. You can provide the website link. You can provide the YouTube link. You can copy or paste text. You can provide a link from Google Drive. Everything, a lot of different format of. So in the case I have PDF, so I just drag it side. So it will upload the source. Here you can see on the left hand side is the source. So it's uploading, and automatically it will give you the summary very quickly. And here I can create a podcast, another type of content, which is now I'm showing you together with number 12 here, podcast using Notebook LM. So I'm showing you two things at the same time. So, okay. So to create a podcast, simply click audio overview or click generate here, and it will create for you 5 to 15 minutes or even 20 minutes podcast. And then you can upload to your free, you can set up for free. This is totally free. You can Spotify for creators. I have given you also the link. Where do you find it? Here, Spotify for creators. You just click and then set up your account for free, and then upload whatever that you have generated here. You download, then upload to your account here, and then your student can listen on Spotify. This is how it looks like on Spotify. Let me play very quickly. I hope you can hear. You can hear it.
Magic trick, right? Take gelatin. It's in everything from gummy bears to like the glaze on a ham.
It is, and we're going deep on gelatin today, folks.
Yeah.
Why it's so widely used and the science behind.
Can you hear the sound, Dr. Chua?
Yes, very
Okay.
clear.
Yeah, very
And
clear.
the search for alternatives.
Right. We're going for that sweet spot.
Yeah.
Informed but fast. So we've got a bunch of research here to guide us through this deep dive. Should be fun.
Definitely. Okay, so
I have created more than 350 podcasts. You can find it on, if you go to Spotify, I'm sure many of you are on Spotify. You can just click, you search for my name or the name of my channel. You will find all my things there. And you will find a lot of interesting podcasts that I have created. For example, here, Sarah Blakely, one of the billionaire, From Failure to Billionaire. Yeah, I have generated this one for my own use, but I also share this publicly because I think it will benefit a lot of people. Okay, so that's how you use Notebook LM to create a podcast. But I want to show you how to create the study guide. Here, you just click one by one. Study guide, briefing doc, FAQ, even the timeline. Okay, and it will generate everything here very fast. Then let's see. Let me make this window bigger. Oops. Okay, so you can see here this study guide. I can copy and paste in Microsoft Word or Google Doc or whatever, Notion. This is the briefing document. Very detailed. This is the FAQ. Wow. You see, if you want to learn just about any topic, or if you want to prepare your teaching material from that one PDF just now, bring it into Notebook LM, you can create how many different type of content here. The audio, FAQ, study guide, timeline. Where is it? Timeline. Timeline in this case maybe not very relevant, but let's see. Timeline. Oh, okay. Not bad. Ah, okay. Okay. Mind-boggling, right? So you have seen Notebook LM in action. Give it a try. You can create all these things very fast. So 12. So we have covered FAQ, study guide, and podcast. Now we have 15 more minutes. Let's see what I want to create now. Blog article. Okay, blog article. Especially not only for teaching, but for your research. This is something really I want to convince you all how to make your work, research work visible to the world. How to make yourself as a researcher visible to the world. Then blog, okay? And my favorite platform for blogging is Medium. Last time I used WordPress. Before WordPress, I used Blogger. I've been blogging for as long as I can remember, okay? But currently I'm using Medium. I like it so much because the interface and so on. Let me show you what I did. This time I use Cloud, okay, instead of ChatGPT, but you can use ChatGPT, no problem. And then I upload my the PDF just now, and then just give let me, okay, this is the conversation. Okay, so I upload the PDF, then I say, okay, write a blog post based on this article using simple non-technical language. That's the keyword, using simple non-technical language that anyone, the general public, can understand. So the result is this. From highly technical to non-technical. Then I copy everything. Then I go to my blog platform called Medium. And then I paste everything. This is the results. This is how it looks like. So if you want to view this article, when you get this module, you just click the output. Then you will see, you will get to this. Okay, you will get to this page. Understanding what's the deal with gelatin, understanding food thickness and their alternative. So this Medium, yeah. So the name of this publication or this particular blog is called Research on Biopolymers. So this is a title, this is your name. See, people can now start looking at your work. Then you can write somewhere or at the top or at the bottom, this article was adopted from my research article. Then you give the link to your research article. Then people maybe who are interested, they can maybe researchers in your area can click that, get access to your paper. They like it, they will cite your paper. But for public, they don't care to read your research paper because it's very technical, they don't understand. They just read this one. Then people will understand about your research work. Your students can understand about your research work. Very nice. And all these pictures, not generated by Medium only the text, but I generated all these pictures using what? Using Gamma just now. Dr. Chua, ini semua gambar dari Gamma, Dr. Chua.
Wow. I used to write blogs also, but I use Blogspot. WordPress I use a while only, but then I discontinued already. But not after joining United, I have no time to write anymore.
I still have my Blogspot, tapi dah tak maintain dah. I have I think around 80 articles. Yeah. But currently I'm blogging on Medium platform, and you can actually create so many different. If you want to see my blog in the module, which I'm going to share you shortly, you just scroll down and you can click this link here, my blog. Where is my blog? Blog here, Medium. So this is a blog. Another one is Anecdotes of Academia. Here, let me check. Let me click this one, Anecdotes of Academia. This one is like a magazine. You can create a magazine. Can you imagine? You can create a magazine style blog like this using for free, totally for
Ooh,
free,
wow.
totally for free. Each one of this is article. I hope you will find time to explore. Yeah, I don't know how many people really explore this, but can you see this? You know, each one of these, can you imagine? Just imagine, each one of these actually research article written in the layman language. This one actually I invite people to contribute. For example, I have my colleague here. I don't know him very well, but we know through online. Professor Steve from Japan. He's actually based in Japan. He's American, I think, but based in Japan. Then he invite himself to contribute. So I give him the space to contribute as a Japanese, as a Japanologist. So if you open this one, then you see the article. Interesting. So this is how the article looks like. Okay. So I hope you get the idea from uh, just now, from the technical article, the PDF, I convert into a blog. Okay, we have another like 9 minutes. Okay, what else I want to show you within this short time? I want to show you this one, social media post. Or curated content first. Curated content. What is curated content? Have you heard about the term curation? Curation is not just compiling things into one place. It's more than that. But most people understand curation is just compiling things, yeah. But actually, we can do a lot. Let me just show you how it looks like, without explaining too much, because maybe this can be actually, to be honest, each one of these can be a webinar on its own, 2 hours webinar on its own. Maybe not every single one lah, but for this one, actually, recently I do one webinar on this one for UKM. This one, another webinar. This one easily can be one webinar, 2 hours webinar, because there's so much there. Yeah. So that's why I cannot show you everything here. I can show you only the output, but the how to, if you're interested, we can do another webinar or just come and see me. How do we do this? How do we do this? Because I'm here, I'm in at Unit 10. You can find me in the room when I'm there. Let me show you the Wakelet. What is Wakelet? So let me show you the output, how it looks like. Okay. This is my Wakelet, and it's totally free. Okay. It's like a website, you know. Okay. So when people come across everything that you have on the web, don't you think that people now will start see you? So you become more visible now, your work, your teaching. Okay. So see, this is the subject that I'm teaching. Okay. Food science and technology. So these are the menu here. Each one of these refer to this. How plant make food, food colors, food protein ingredients, salt, bread ingredient, acidulants, sweeteners, food flavors, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. And I have also on other topic as well about education. And each one of these, when I open, let's say this one, food science and the science of food. Feel free to explore because you will have access to all this through the module. So the science of food. Each one of these is actually an article from a website that I put them together here. Okay. And okay, so how do you use this one? When you share the article, then you can make a summary of the key point, everything using ChatGPT. Then you can copy the content and the link to the original article here. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, very good learning resource for the student. Yeah, very good learning resource for the student. For example, your food colors. So this can be topic that you teach in the class. Okay, and each one of these is from the website. It's very nicely. So that's Wakelet. Another one is called, you can create also a magazine style content where you curate content using something called Flipboard. Yeah, Flipboard is also free. You see, I have created many different magazine here. So this is a magazine on sustainable environment. I have created several magazine. It looks really very nice, like a magazine. Yeah. So this magazine is called Sustainable Environment, and each one of these are actually website article that I curate inside here. It looks very nice. Yeah, it looks very nice. See more stories. So these are all, yeah.
There's a request to ask you to show the test and exam questions because most of us are now setting
Okay.
the midterm questions and finals.
I have only 4 minutes. Okay, I will show you now very easily. So the output is something like this. So use Prof K hot questions. Okay, just click that. Okay. So within what we have 4 minutes, I can show you very quickly now. So upload your source material, which is again the same PDF. And I don't have to type any prompt. I just click. So what this thing do? Just input your topic, and this GPT will generate 11 types of thought-provoking, higher order thinking questions for your course. Each type has 5 questions. Together you have 55 questions. All are actually C3 and above. Okay. C2 maybe. Some maybe C2 and above. C3, C4, C4, C5, maybe C6. Okay, now it's generating now. Still generating. So the first category, analytical questions. You see, 5 questions, tough questions. When I look at and I'm subject matter expert, by the way, when I look at some of these questions, whoa, even I find it, I have to think really deep, to really answer the questions. Predictive question, very difficult. How might be the demand of gelatin alternative evolve by 2030? So you're asking the students now to do some prediction. This is not easy questions. And it's not easy for you to come up with this type of questions. Reflective questions, interpretive questions, critical inquiry questions, counterfactual questions. What if? Oh, sorry, hypothetical question. What if question? Tough, very tough. What if question? Paradoxical question. So all you need now to do is just choose 2 questions. So let's say I just choose, one from maybe critical, current. Okay, one. Maybe another question from another category. Randomly, I just choose for the exam questions. Number 2. Now, I will tell ChatGPT, okay, create the answer scheme for the following questions. Each question carries 20 marks. Just like that. Yeah. This answer scheme, Dr. Chua, okay tak?
For a first draft, I think that is good enough.
Yeah. Okay. You have 55 questions to choose from for your exam. Okay. So, would you like a sample model answer for other question and want me to convert this into rubric style? Yes, please. Change this to rubric style, or you just provide the rubric that you have. But I'm not going to show you to save time. But now I want to create 25 MCQ because in my exam I have 25 MCQ as well. My exam for this course, I have MCQ, first part, second part, essay questions. But I want to create 25, is to will take time. So I'll say, okay, create 10 only. 10 or maybe just 5. 10, create, okay lah, 10 lah. 10 MCQs at C2, which is understand kan? Betul tak? I pun lupa lah ni. Please correct me if I'm wrong. C2, C3 is apa? Apply. And C4. C4 apa Dr. Chua?
Evaluate, I think, is it?
Analyze.
Oh,
Betul tak
forgotten.
Prof Hanim? Tanya pakar lah Dr. Hanim tu, Prof Hanim. Betul lah Prof Hanim? Ini Prof Hanim ni. Okay, create 10 MCQ. Betul? Prof?
Betul.
From the PDF that we uploaded just now. Okay, so let's see. Okay, it's already 4:02. So I think this is the last one lah. Yang lain-lain tu explore dulu lah ya. I have nanti I share the link shortly. So C2 dengan answer dibagi sekali. So this one, what we can do, we can if you want to give a test using Google Form, we can save this as Google Sheet, and then we we can save this as Google Form format straight away, and then open in Google. So at the end nanti dia kata, now do you want to save as Google Form? You say yes, then you have your quiz already. So C4, C5. Would you like me to create a distractor rationale? Wah, tengok tu. Dia boleh pula create distractor rationale. Why, wrong, or incorrect, add any format, discrete, and so on lah. Boleh tambung lagi lah untuk sampai habis, sampai kita dapat whatever. Then so they save as Google Form. Okay, that's all. Very briefly, in 2 hours, you see things, time flies, but there are so many things. I know that I can only cover a few here, and I don't even show you step by step for all of this. But now, I will leave you with the module. But before that, just another 1 minute. Do you think it's only 15 content or teaching material that you can prepare? Actually, is that all? Kata this old man, is that all? 15? No, sir. That's not all, sir. There are many more. Then you click this file. Tu dia. Many more. Interactive and gamified format. Collaborative and peer-led format. Visual and multimedia format. Real-world application format. Reflective and metacognitive format. Social and community-based format. Low-tech and hands-on format. Advanced and research-oriented format. Okay, cukup lah. Okay, so now let me give you the link to download, to view, not to download. So I will stop the sharing now. And here is the link to access the module. Please check whether the link is clickable. Okay, how many participants? Oh, we have 44, Dr. Chua. Masih lagi tak break the record. kita nak cuba dapat 70, 60 tak dapat juga. Okay. Apalah. Okay, jadi itu dia. Can someone confirm whether you can view the module? Can
Yes,
you
yes, Prof.
boleh ya? Okay, good.
Boleh.
So, I think that's about all. Then I thank you so much for your attention, and I hope you have I've given value for your time, and you will benefit from this sharing. And thank you for your precious time this afternoon. So over to you, back to Dr. Chua.
Thank you so much, Prof. Wow, I learned a new knowledge today. Okay, so thank you to all our sahabat who are here today. So I'm sure that you will actually appreciate all the tools that we have learned, and Professor Karim has already shared. I personally has benefited, especially from Gamma, and I plan to go and actually get 1 or 2 more for my personal usage. This is my own, how to say, experience, and it's really helpful, because sometimes I do give some keynote lectures as well in other university, and I'm going to give one in Sunway in July very soon. And probably like Prof. Karim need to use this to deliver, prepare my keynote speech also, things like that.
Yeah.
I will come for you, Dr. Prof. Karim. You need to teach me more.
Okay, sure. So maybe last word, saya nak ambil peluang ni nak ucapkan selamat hari raya pada semua kaum muslimin muslimat. Maaf zahir batin kalau sepanjang interaksi kita saya ada mungkin terlebih cakap ke ataupun bunyi mungkin agak harsh ke apa ke, saya minta maaf. Tapi niat saya memang niat yang suci untuk berkongsi dengan anda semua. Selamat hari raya, maaf zahir batin ya.
Thank you, Prof. And also Selamat Hari Raya to all my sahabat here today. Thank you for this, your participations. Okay, signing off from Careful. Thank you.
Okay,
make sure that
thank
you all
you.
fill up the form for the feedback and also the attendance.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
Salam. Thank you, Prof.